This is WVU Football Going Deep. I'm Forrest Poston, and I will try to make this video worthwhile, see if I can get through it. Not at my best, I apologize. Idea for this video, we've had a number of people still talking about who West Virginia needs to add through the portal. And a few days ago, Mike Casazza came up with a list of players who were injured for all or part of spring camp, but will be back before fall or hopefully early in the season. Just kind of looking at how the fall roster will change whether we portal or not. And that kind of caught my attention, so I put together this chart of pretty much, I think, every scholarship player except some special teams guys and a few of the walk-ons, not that many. And color-coded, partly. In red are the guys that were out during the spring or very limited. Green are guys in the last year of eligibility. Gold, freshmen who will be coming in soon but did not enroll early. And blue, currently only one, is a transfer who has not yet enrolled. So you can kind of see a bit of who's going to be where this year and for a few years ahead, and kind of what we're losing, what's coming back for fall, and I think maybe a better look than if we just have the roster all by number, position, or name, and more than just showing the two deep, which is traditional for this particular format. A few things of note. Defense has a lot of green. We're losing all three starters on the line, losing both of what I would call the starting spur or bandit, since French and Bradley, I think, are going to be not exactly interchangeable, but both coming and going a lot, and sometimes both on the field at the same time. Also losing Simmons at that spot, which is more or less where he would be. He's kind of been I think he may have played some with hand in the dirt. Hasn't played much at all, really. So of the five guys I've got listed at that spot, we're losing three of them. But the guys coming back look pretty darn good. Fisher, still a project, has to put on some more weight, but he's one of those athletic guys that, man, if he can put it together, he's going to be a beast. I don't think he'll ever weigh enough to be hand in the dirt defensive end type, but he could be something special at the spur. And on Wuka, he's not on campus, but actually, I don't think is he on campus? Oh well, I forgot. I don't have him highlighted, so, but he's very talented player with these great expectations. And I think, by the time we do recruiting for 2025, we'll be fine there, and it will be broken down better so we're not losing so many at once. And even, defensive line, when you look at the talent that will still be there, I mean, we've got Redwood, McIntyre when he's back. Russell's got another year, Gabriel, and Kinsler. Byerson, I don't know, I think was listed as an edge rusher, so will he be kind of like Jackson, sometimes hand in the dirt edge rusher, or will he end up playing more like a spur? Don't know yet. We got Kinsler. I mean, we're looking good there. We lose a heck of a lot of experience. Martin Mulba, Vesterinen, and T.J. Jackson just coming in for a year. So, I mean, I think this year, super. Next year, talent, youth. Youth is always a little bit iffier, but talent helps. Of course, linebackers, we're loaded, just flat out loaded. And we're young. I mean, linebacking room should be absolutely terrific in 2024 and get better in 2025 and 2026, barring injury. And coming in, I mean, we've got Jones and Williams. Don't expect them to be, on the field unless it's special teams. And that's good. You really don't want freshmen, burning red shirts left and right. I have Burks listed at spear. He and Joseph may flip back and forth. So who is the spear? And Jennings, safety and spear. But again, he's going to play. Really expect Jennings to use up the red shirt. But just where, that's kind of going to be a little tricky. And of course, Joseph was one of those guys who was out for about the last 2 weeks of spring. So that was the period when he was going to be working at spear. So we have not seen him there. Whether he will end up working best at safety or spear, don't know. Burks will move around a lot more than likely. And I mean, people are still acting like it's end of the world at corner and safety. But look at the guys we've got. Come on. Garnes, Crandall's had a nagging hamstring injury. That should not be a problem that goes far into summer. You just didn't want to risk things too much just for spring camp. Word is both of the Jacksons coming along. We added Fagan at corner. Just what role he's going to play, I'm not convinced. Miller, 20 to 30 snaps a game was not going to be enough for him. He came last year to start and got injured and, didn't look to start this year and wants a way to showcase his ability for NFL. So if Fagan comes in and gets, 20 snaps at P4 level, that is a step up from where he was. So it's worth it for him. He doesn't have to start to make it worthwhile. Of course, we lose Wilson at safety. And now, a number of the defensive backs, we don't really know for sure where they're going to play. So I just kind of threw a bunch of them here and there. I've got Washington and Henry at corner, Cross at safety, Boyce at safety. I expect Boyce to play safety, but Cross will probably play primarily safety. Some of the other guys may switch around more. And, of course, when we're using a nickel, a lot of things will shift. And I expect this defense to be very fluid. Who starts any given game can easily change. And things can easily change during the game. Depending on run, pass, teams going heavy, going fast, this team will be able to match pound for pound, step for step. And that's going to change the look a lot. I've said multiple times, I don't like calling it a 3-4. I don't think any number combination will describe the defense, and that goes more this year than any other year. But mostly just taking a look. I like it. Oh, I forgot to mention, I tried to put first player on the list, which in this case starts at the bottom and works up. First one on the list is who I expect to start. The rest of them are not really in order. Some of them are kind of in order, some of them not, but there's too much that I'm just not going to guess. But I think it looks good. The line is going to be really good this year. Inexperienced next year, but could still be better. I don't know. It has me a little bit worried just looking at all that green along the front. But overall, I'm happy. I do not think we need anybody from the portal. Would it be nice to have the right guy? Yeah. We only have one scholarship available as far as I know. I think there's some look still at the defensive backs. Still looking a little at receiver, and might be looking a bit at defensive back. And all of this is just if the right guy shows up. I think they will be very picky. I hope they're very picky. All right. Well, it's not my most exciting or insightful. I'll be doing the offensive aspect of this. Well, I doubt if it'll be today. We'll see about tomorrow. I don't think people watch that much on Saturday. They're doing other things, so maybe I'll wait. But, well, I hope it was worth the listen or the watch. And if you were just listening, you missed seeing the color coding. I know that will just disappoint you utterly. And I am pretty much ready to toss it in. So I will see you guys on another occasion. Thanks for listening or watching.